Epstein years after those facts were well known. So today let's start with a prominent name with which you might not be familiar, Brad Karp, the now former chairman of Paul Weiss, one of the nation's top corporate law firms, representing some of the biggest companies in the world. Karp abruptly resigned yesterday following the release of his email exchanges with Jeffrey Epstein, such as this 2015 email in which Karp profusely thanked Epstein for hosting him, writing, quote, "I can't thank you enough for including me in an evening I'll never forget. It was truly once in a lifetime in every way, though I hope to be invited again," unquote. Epstein responded, writing, quote, "You are always welcome. There are many, many nights of unique talents. You will be invited often," unquote. Unique talents. These sort of cringy, chummy emails between Epstein and Karp continued as recently as February 2019. That's the year that Epstein showed up dead in his cell, later ruled a suicide. And only months before he would face a second set of criminal charges for sex trafficking minors. In a previous statement to the Wall Street Journal, the Paul Weiss firm said, quote, "Mr. Karp never witnessed or participated in any misconduct. Mr. Karp attended 2 group dinners in New York City and had a small number of social interactions by email, all of which he regrets." I bet he does. Karp's own statement says, quote, "Recent reporting has created a distraction and has placed a focus on me that is not in the best interests of the firm." Despite stepping down as chairman, the law firm says Karp, quote, "will continue to focus his full-time attention to client service at the firm." We're also getting our first look at the hundreds of friendly text messages between Epstein and former Trump advisor, MAGA Svengali Steve Bannon. They include crude sexual jokes about women and Trump and discussions on countless other topics. Put together, the communications suggest a much closer relationship between the two that was widely understood. There's also a nearly 2-hour-long, largely sympathetic interview filmed around 2019 that Bannon conducted with Epstein, which was reportedly originally intended to be part of a documentary intended to, we believe, rehabilitate Epstein's image as something other than a pedophile and predator and trafficker in child rape. Several exchanges from the interview stand out, such as this one where Epstein is asked about being a sex offender.
What are you, class 3 sexual predator?
Tier 1.
Was tier 1's the highest and worst?
No, I'm
the lowest.
I'm the lowest.
You're the lowest. Okay, tier 1, you're the lowest. But a criminal.
Yes.
Bannon has not responded to CNN's request for comment. We should note that Bannon has not been accused of any criminal wrongdoing in connection with Epstein. Later here on The Lead, the far-reaching fallout of the Epstein files, how the scandal could cost British Prime Minister Keir Starmer his job. But first, the dangers of social media for those under